Always count your blessings for the rest of the year. Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising, everyone. Hello, hello, wonderful people. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you, Jen?
Fine. How are you doing?
I am fabulous. It's terrific Tuesday.
Grand Risings, Grand Risings.
Grand rising, Queen. How are you? I'm going to let some affirmations play while we allow a few more people to come in so we can get the energy right. We got to start our day with some gratitude. Gratitude affirmations. All right, here we go. Going to share my screen. Wait. What's going on with you, Zoom? Where you at? Gray Rising, Chris, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
Fantastic. I got Serenity dressed and out of here before this call. I'm off to a great start. We're going to listen to some gratitude affirmations while we allow everyone to still.
There are 86,400 seconds in a day. Have you used one of those seconds to say thank you? Expressing gratitude is one of the quickest ways to change your vibration from negative to positive. Gratitude is also a known method of multiplying your blessings. Listen to this affirmation every morning for 21 days. And the
Are you guys able to hear it?
will help subconsciously ingrain
Yes, I can hear it.
attitude. Thank you. Thank you for my hands. Thank you for my feet. Thank you for my eyesight. Thank you for the air in my lungs. Thank you for the sun. Thank you for the trees. Thank you for the flowers. Thank you for the plants. Thank you for the vegetables.
Thank you.
Thank you for the fruit.
Let's see.
Thank you for the wind. Thank you for the rain. Thank you for the sunshine. Thank you for the clouds in the sky. Thank you for water. Thank you for fresh fruit. Thank you for fresh vegetables. Thank you for my heart. Thank you for my liver. Thank you for my healthy intestine. Thank you for my healthy organs. Thank you for my strong arms. Thank you for my strong back. Thank you for my strong legs. Thank you for my strong muscles. Thank you for the ability to taste. Thank you for a healthy appetite. Thank you for delicious foods. Thank you for my wonderful taste buds. Thank you for unlimited prosperity. Thank you for financial abundance. Thank you for financial success. Thank you for passive income. Thank you for residual income. Thank you for continued prosperity. Thank you for massive success. Thank you for wonderful opportunities. Thank you for my blessings. Thank you for the ability to think. Thank you for the ability to visualize. Thank you for the ability to dream. Thank you for my loving relationship. Thank you for my caring spouse. Thank you for blissful companionship. Thank you for my amazing life. Thank you. Thank you for my hands. Thank you for my feet. Thank you for my eyesight. Thank you for the air in my lungs. Thank you for the sun. Thank you for the trees. Thank you for the flowers. Thank you for the plants. Thank you for the vegetables. Thank you for the fruit. Thank you for the wind. Thank you for the rain. Thank you for the sunshine. Thank you for the clouds in the sky. Thank you for water. Thank you for fresh fruit. Thank you for fresh vegetables. Thank you for my heart. Thank you for my liver. Thank you for my healthy intestine. Thank you for my healthy organs. Thank you for my strong arms. Thank you for my strong back. Thank you for my strong legs. Thank you for my strong muscles. Thank you for the ability to taste. Thank you for a healthy appetite. Thank you for delicious foods. Thank you for my wonderful taste buds. Thank you for unlimited prosperity. Thank you for financial abundance. Thank you for financial success. Thank you for passive income. Thank you for residual income. Thank you for continued prosperity. Thank you for massive.
Thank you
Thank you
for
for wonderful
passive
opportunities.
income, residual
Thank
income,
you for my
massive success. Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. Go ahead and drop in the chat what you are thankful for. Let us know what you are thankful for. There's so many things that we can be grateful and thankful for that a lot of people don't even realize. You know, we say thank you for my lungs, thank you for your strong back, thankful for passive income, residual income. Like these are some things that you definitely should be starting your day with thanks and gratitude. So I want to see, let's light up the chat. Let me know what you're thankful and grateful for, because everyone should be starting their rising with something that they are thankful and grateful for. It is just absolutely necessary. Let's see. Stop sharing. All right. All right. So we're thankful for rising this morning. We're thankful for everything. We're thankful for understanding. I give thanks for all of these things, and even passive income. You guys, passive income is truly a blessing to be thankful for. I've set up a couple of streams of passive income, and let me tell you, when things are not going the way you expected them with your general income, that passive income comes in right on time. So I want to be extremely grateful for that right now. So yes, if you're not thankful for these things, why should God continue to bless you with them? You know, if you can't wake up and give thanks for these things, like why should you continuously be blessed with them if you don't appreciate them? You have to show gratitude and appreciation for where you're at and where you want. You know, I used to do this thing with people who were looking for a new home, because you guys know I do real estate. And sometimes people will be like, I can't stand my home. I need a better home. And I'm like, you know, you have to love where you are. You have to make whatever space that you have your space and love it, because you have to have the energy first in order to really manifest and bring in exactly what you want. Yes, Chris is thankful for waking up for this opportunity. Yes, some people did not wake up this morning. You don't even realize that. We're so thankful and grateful for breath and waking up. But the quote of the day, you guys, is there is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. So, what do I mean by that? A lot of people always say they want to be happy. They want to be happy. Be happy. Do you know that happiness is a choice? You can wake up in the morning and just decide, I'm going to smile today. I'm going to be happy. It's a choice. And when you make a conscious decision that, you are ultimately responsible for your own happiness, because at the end of the day, we want to have a happy life. You don't want to go through life miserably, because energy is what's going to attract the things that you want in life. It's also gonna affect the way you move through life. A lot of people will say your attitude will determine your altitude. Well, some people can look at a situation and figure out all the things that are wrong, but who can look at something and say it's such a blessing about everything that's right? And that's a choice to wake up and focus on what's right in my life, what's good in my life. If you have some things about you that you notice that, maybe you don't get the attention you want when you speak, or maybe you want to be better at speaking, better at trading, better at communicating with people. Research that, practice that. You have to spend some time on it and develop yourself. Don't be unhappy about something and not do anything about it. If you're unhappy about your weight, what should you do? Better nutrition. Figure out your body type. How much water should you be drinking if you're not drinking enough? How much exercise should you be doing? There's no reason for you to live your life unhappy, because we should all be happy and have happy lives. We may not have everything we want, but guess what? Do you have to have everything you want in order to be happy? No, because you're not going to attract and obtain the things that you really want if you're not happy now. Because guess what? You may think you want something, and if you can't be happy now without it, you're going to get it. And guess what? You're not going to be happy because you're just ungrateful. Nothing makes you happy. Have you ever met someone like that where no matter what you do, they got something to complain about? There's something that, they're not happy about. Drop a 1 in the chat if you know at least one person that no matter what you say or do, it's like they're going to find something to be unhappy about. It's like, girl, can you just always count your blessings? Because if you don't decide to be happy now, you won't be. It's completely up to you. It's okay for you guys to have a bad moment. Granted, everyone has bad moments. Somebody cut you off. Your morning might not start out right. But it's a felony to have a bad day. You do not have to continue that moment all day. It doesn't matter what happens. You can just ultimately decide, I'm going to be happy. You have the power to change your own emotions. Now, there's things that can help you along, that can trigger you. I know we talked about some things that make us happy before: music, writing, going to church, going for a walk, exercising. If you know these are things that make you happy, fill your day with them. If you know there's people in your life that make you unhappy, stay the hell away from them. I told my aunt, it's so funny if some of you guys know Auntie Valerie. And aunties, I have a ton of aunties and uncles. I can't even count. Honestly, you guys have a super big family. And so one of my aunties that lives close, I will tell her, don't pop up at my house with any negativity. Don't call me early in the morning with any negativity, so she had been calling me and I didn't answer the phone because she tells me, every time she talks to me, she feels much better, but it's like she calls me like I'm her counselor and her aide. Sometimes I don't need that. It's great to be an inspiration and, great energy for people, but you don't want to deal with that at the top of your morning every morning. like I'm here to uplift you, but you can't never reciprocate energy, or you don't know how to communicate effectively. I used to really have this thing about, when people call you and you don't answer the phone and they start to blow you up, like call you back, call you back, call you back, call you back. You have to understand that communication is a two-way thing. So if I'm not ready to talk to you or you're not ready to talk to me, you have to respect that, and then respect the way people want to communicate. If people are calling you, you need to understand that there's a feature called block. So if you call me once, you text me, and I can't get back to you, leave a message, you have to be patient and wait. Some people really allow that to disturb their happiness. So I checked her message and she said, Grand Rising, niece. I was just thinking of you this morning. I love you. Happy morning. Give me a call. I said, okay, we can talk. You starting out happy in the morning. If you want to be happy, have happy conversations. Train people how to talk to you. Because some people will call you and just go, excuse me. You're going to have to tone it down a little bit. You're going to have to speak positive. I speak the language of positivity. So if you want to talk to me in order to communicate, you're going to have to speak positive. Now, you can cuss and still be positive. I'm not saying that you can't freely express yourself, especially when you're happy, certain things. But when somebody is coming at you with some negativity and you just can't stand for it. You got to be disciplined, you guys. Discipline is the work that we really have to do. And we all have areas that we can discipline ourselves more. Loving yourself is a way that you can get disciplined, because we all say self-love, but really, really, what is that? Like, if you spend some time really focusing on what kind of discipline can I do better for myself, setting up boundaries. You guys, I had to go to therapy to learn to say no to some of my family, because it became a regular ATM, or I can just go over Success House and get food and spend a night or stay for weeks or even months and not be like I'm a help or reciprocate. I had to learn to tell people no, because just because you're a willing, giving, happy spirit, people are going to attract to you and want to be around you. But guess what? You have to be like, excuse me. It is not giving anybody any type of power if you're just doing stuff for them or you're enabling them. You need to get out there and go make you happy. So granted, I let people come, stay with me, visit with me, and I say, okay, what is it you want to achieve? Because you're not happy where you're at right now. So let's figure out what it is you want. You want your own place, because there's no reason for you to be homeless. That's normally like my key factor of helping people. Let's find you your own space and your own place, because your home is where your heart is where your main energy is, where you reside. So I would have on my walls, there's no gossiping, there's no talking about anybody, there's no fighting in my house. If you want to come over here with all that, you can't come over here. And if you can't handle your liquor, you're not welcome to drink at the parties. You have to be disciplined enough to know what triggers you, what's going to upset your happiness, and stand tall in it. And be like, hey, no, look, this is not happening. Kids are like babies. We're all like babies. We have to be trained and learned and disciplined. And it's funny because I took Serenity to her physical. She's kind of late on her 2-year physical because it's Corona stuff. And the doctor asked me, what milk is she drinking? And I said, well, I'm still breastfeeding her. And they all looked at me kind of like, you need to stop. And I said, not that I need to stop breastfeeding her. I have no problem. Like, I actually think that's the best milk. But being able to stand strong and say, no, Serenity, my body is my body. You're going to drink your milk out your cup. It takes consistency and discipline. I can't be lazy one day because I don't want to get up and pump and go get the milk if I really want to move forward in this. And that's what's going to absolutely make me happy. Because I realize it becomes a fight now. She's big enough to swing because she wants something and she's not getting it. You got to treat everybody in your life like that. I have to discipline you to understand how to communicate with me, how to interact with me, because people don't know. And if you don't open your mouth and tell people, they will never know. Communication is the first key. If somebody does something that you don't like, you can't expect them to just change it or not do it anymore if you don't communicate that. But that's part of the growing up and the disciplinary part. Sometimes I would just not hang around that person, but then they like, why are you not answering my calls? Why are you not around me? Oh, because you're negative. So if you, work on your positivity, then I would be around you a little bit more. But ultimately, you got to understand that there's no way to happiness. You can just decide to be happy now. People can come up with all these reasons and all these things that are wrong. But just because this is wrong, just because I have pains, just because I haven't become chairwoman, that doesn't mean I'm not going to be happy today. Yeah, I know you're happy. I know you're happy cussing. Cussing, some people, they just speak their language. And that's all right if you have your language that you speak. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference when you can say certain words in a tone, because the tone can also affect, your message. So you got to make sure you correct people on their tone with you. Like, oh no, baby, it's all right if you're having a down moment. I'm not going to say I'm happy all the time, but I will not spend a whole day being unhappy. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for you guys. So, I took some notes, and most of this, I want to say, this was actually some notes from Chad. And he was talking about basically preparation meets opportunity that meets success. You got to prepare. Prepare yourself. Sometimes you got to prepare. Like when you're having a family event and you want to be around, and you might have to prepare yourself. Start your morning out with affirmations. An attitude of gratitude will always help you, and you will always win. Why? Because before you know it, whatever it is you want, you're going to manifest it and attract it, because it's not just thinking it or saying it or touching it. You have to have emotions behind that. That's where belief and faith come from. It's an inner power that you have, that when you master your emotional intelligence, when you can take yourself from being low to high, because sometimes you're at work, people be on jobs, and you got to do a performance and get on stage. I had the craziest things going on when we had our event in Vegas with Chad. I'm telling you, I'm getting text messages right before I'm like, I'm getting ready to get up here and speak. I'm getting ready to get up here and speak. My mama wilding out, doing some crazy stuff, affecting one of my businesses. One of the clients is texting me, calling me, like, just craziness. But guess what? I still had to get up there and speak and do what I got to do, because I decided I was not going to allow this moment to affect my happiness, my ultimate happiness. The ultimate goal was to get here and do this, to conquer this moment, to get up here. And you got to do that all the time. Sometimes you got to do stuff that you do not want to do. I've been explaining that to the teens. Like, as you get to transitioning into adulthood, as we're doing our business, there's going to be many times where you're like, I don't want to call this person, but guess what? You have to. And then you got to find a way to be happy about it. Be happy about it even before they sign up. Before you pick up the phone, be happy about the person that's receiving your message, because that energy can vibrate and be sent out so that you have a more productive phone call. And people can tell that in your voice when you're talking to them. If you're down, low energy, who wants to do anything with you? Most people don't. So you got to realize that there's no particular way to happiness. You just got to decide that you're going to be happy. So that's really all I really want to share with you guys because it's real simplistic. No matter what you're going through, you can decide to find the positive in the situation, the lesson in the blessing, and decide to be happy. Does anybody want to come off and share what they are happy about today? Because there's so many things that you can be happy about. You can change your whole vibration right now and energy and just list. Like, could you even come up with 100 things that you're happy about? Have you ever tried to stretch your mind of gratitude? Not one or two things, 100. What's 100 things you can say you're grateful and happy about? You can think of all the things, oh, this bill is coming up and this is wrong. Guess what? I'm so happy and grateful I got lights. I'm so happy and grateful that I have income to pay these bills. But you will hear most people complain about them and, you know, be upset. So is there anybody that can share what they're happy and grateful for today, right now? Because it will really shift your whole energy in your day. It'll
I
keep
can
a
definitely
smile on
tell
your
you.
face.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Success. I can definitely tell you what I'm happy and grateful for. I don't know about 100 things because I don't want to take all day, but I can definitely tell you that I'm happy and grateful for understanding. I say that all the time because it changes things. When you have a better outlook on life, when your perspective is more positive things come to you. Literally, if you're walking around with a cloud over your head, you're not going to be able to see the blessings all the time. But once you tap into your mindset, start shifting your mind, start growing your own personal development in yourself, it will literally change your outlook on everything. So I definitely say start with the mind work, people. If you can start with your mind, if you can control your thoughts, it will control your prosperity, your outcome, your happiness, your joy, your blessings, all of the above. You just have to tap into that mind work.
Very true. Thank you, Queen Dominique. Happiness is the way, you guys. Anybody else want to share? I know
Hi
Hey,
again. Oops. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
hey, Success. What's going on? Thank you so much for this call. I'm so happy that I could just lay from this bed, trade, listen to you. I haven't even got out the bed and still get into the bag. So I'm just so happy and grateful to still be able to produce income while enhancing my mind from the bed with my head cap still on. And I would definitely say like I think it was either you or Dominique were just talking about no, I think it was you just talking about, if somebody's mind is like not there, you don't even want to chill with them, hang with them because they're just always complaining, always defensive, always like naggy. And it definitely does take away. There's a couple of people I was like, you know what, I don't even want to talk to them. I'm feeling good. I know if I answer this call or if I talk to them, it could put a damper in my party. So, like you said, just know your boundaries. You don't have to always answer the phone or you don't have to always talk to people. And that's one thing I had to really learn with my mom is because she'll call me and tell me the latest people on the block that then went to jail, who then got shot, who pregnant. And I'm like, look, I told her straight up, I said, look, Ma, I love you. But if you don't have anything positive to say to me, don't say it at all. And so most people would be like, oh, damn, that's harsh. You're just so harsh. No, I'm setting my boundaries. I'm being straight up. You know what I mean? A lot of people can't take being straight up. And she was like, well, I'm just saying. I'm like, no, Ma, I'm just saying, like, don't come at me with Lil Ray Ray and them on the block. I don't care. So yeah, I think it's so important that you're honoring your boundaries and everybody just honor their boundaries. So thank you for this call.
yes, thank you. It's very important. Go ahead, Jen.
Oh, hi again. I was gonna say I was happy. I did my exercises this morning. Yay! And I'm working and learning the mindset and stuff like that. It's really fascinating to me. And um, yeah, so I'm learning and growing. I'm happy about that. Okay, bye.
All right. Arva says, I'm grateful for peace. Positive vibes gives me peace and thankful for this call. Thank you for being with us. Definitely, like the energy just like is sometimes it really, really can save you, but you cannot be dependent on other people. I feel like, a lot of people be in relationships and they always expect their mate to make them happy. You have to make yourself happy first because it's a choice, it's a decision. And more people want to be around you when you're happy. That's the type of energy you should want to bring and share with others. I love making other people smile, helping them to feel better because we all can do better. You obviously know you do better when you're feeling better. When you're at your utmost optimum game, you're gonna smash your goals. You should never trade when you're unhappy. Like, I'm not happy. I'm just like, so why should the market give you something to be happy about? Anybody else want to share before we end the call? Let's see, let me check the chats. All right. Well, I am going to give you guys one of my favorite songs. This was like I played this song out so much. Can anybody guess for $1? Nobody gonna guess.
Pharrell's
Best to Me
Happy.
by Marvin Sapp.
Wait,
No.
say again.
Is it a Marvin Sapp song?
Who else said something?
I
It's
did. I
definitely a
said it.
gospel song. Something. I remember them tunes.
I said, is it Pharrell? Oops. Wait. I said,
Jen, I'm gonna have to send you this $1. You already know. I'm gonna play that. I used to wear this song out, you guys. Like, because why?
Because I'm
Because
happy.
you're happy. Success. Because
Right.
you're freaking happy.
All right, y'all. Hold on, let me make it bigger. Dancing is one fast way to make yourself happy, so you gotta get moving.
Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along.
Come on, y'all. Y'all gonna dance. Gonna get your body moving early this Friday.
Clap along if you know what happiness is to you.
Hey,
Clap
you gotta
along
move that body.
if you
Make
feel
it happy.
like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
All right, you guys, go ahead and have your happy day. Love you all. Go
Clap
away.
along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a rain without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is.
Bye bye, y'all.